good. You're listening right here. Alright.
Okay. We decided to study our topic about Dr. Dakota Tyler because he has a PhD in astrophysics. We decided on this video, how do we know what's made up of the sun? His credentials are that he has a PhD in astrophysics. That reassures us about his actual knowledge about the topic, and we know we can verify his actual credentials because he has a bio. He has a bio. In his bio, he has a website that directs us to his page, which has his personal info, medals, and different accomplishments that he has made. He has ethos in his throughout his whole video because we know that his credentials are that he has a PhD in astrophysics, and this can highlight this highlights his research throughout the video because it proves that he understands the topic and that we can verify sources with him. And he uses pathos like emotion when he is directing us in the video because he uses the power of mystery and emotions throughout the video because he wants us to be engaged in the video. Therefore, it makes us more interactive and connects with him just by emotions. Okay, and he uses logos because he presents a clear and rational argument with supported data, which an example of this is that he cites his evidence from direct sources or from direct graphs like statistics or different areas of his view. Okay, your beliefs. Oh wait, sorry. This is member number 6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's number number 2.
Okay. This video was created by Dr. Dakota Tyler, who is a scientist. Who creates videos about. Hold on. He's a science communicator who makes fun TikTok reels content about. Astrophysics, and he has a PhD in astrophysics, and he creates fun videos to educate us on scientific concepts. The purpose of this video is to inform the audience and the listeners the structure of the sun, and without actually being directly by it. Dr. Dakota breaks it down in scientific ideas in fun ways. He shows graphs. That's honestly all I got right now.
Oh, you got it? Alright.
Yes.
I'll be doing the content and economics. I think overall he's got good content and that it's very well rounded off. The video is about how do we know what the sun is made of. So he goes and he has a lot of graphs and uses everyday analogies to explain the content and make it easy to understand. And he doesn't leave much for this discussion. I think he covers everything pretty fairly in it. Economics, I'd say I don't think anyone is paying to have the video made, but I saw that he does have a YouTube channel and a podcast, so he's making the short form content to make people aware of him, to hopefully drive viewers to his podcast where he'll have sponsorships and ads and then get money that way. Yeah.
I'll be explaining techniques, interpretation, and response. The techniques Dr. Dakota uses, he uses several techniques to make his videos effective and engaging. He'll also he'll use descriptive details that help the viewer understand the concept of what's going on in the video. He also includes visuals, labels, images to support what he's talking about. Another technique he uses is enthusiastic tone of voice. His excitement, he keeps the audience engaged. He also responds to questions from his audience to help them and build a connection with his viewers. And interpretation. Dr. Dakota is very skilled at breaking complex scientific ideas into information. The structure of the video, and each point builds on the previous one. It helps the engager, just helps them stay engaged of the video of what's inside the sun. The response, this video can make you feel excited because the way he explains it is fun. It's not like you just learn. He explains it in a way that keeps you engaged. Credibility. Dr. Dakota is a credible source. He is a trained, how you say that word again? Astrophysicist with a PhD. He shares educational content based on scientific research. And after watching What's Inside the Sun, I found it both educational and entertaining. And his main techniques was visual, descriptive, and enthusiastic speaking style.
That was number 4, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be doing the responses and credibility as well. Responses, I think my personal overall response to it was good. I'm definitely curious about what's going on in the sun. I think we all just acknowledge that the sun exists, but we never think further that what it's made of. And so when I saw the video, I was definitely curious. And then he, to add to his credibility, he broke it down very easily using the electromagnetic spectrum of light, I think that's what it's called. But the light spectrum, and he takes images of the sun in like UV and like all the different wavelengths of the light spectrum, which clearly indicates that he knows what he's talking about. I don't just think your average person would just throw that in there and make up some stuff, hopefully. So as well as he has a PhD in astrophysics, like we've mentioned. So overall, it adds to the credibility and the believability and of the whole video, and doesn't make someone really question if he's just making stuff up or if he actually knows what he's talking about. Number 6. Let's step forward. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm doing the portion of
The impact on the community.
the impact on the community. So my positive impact on the community is that it sparks for viewers' beliefs. It increases the scientific literacy, meaning viewers might gain better understanding of the solar physics and the scientific method. The negative is that it can be misinterpreted and it can cause for more confusion than actual clarification if taken the wrong way. Oh, okay. And then viewer behavior. A positive impact of this could encourage the interest in STEM careers, or STEM in general, like anything that has to do with science, anything engineering, technology, or mathematics, anything in overall, it can interest or spark interest in people. A negative could be it can cause unrealistic expectations which aren't really met with the standard. Just because he says it one way doesn't mean that you're going to learn it that same way. So, and it can spark up community discussions, which is a positive thing because it could spark up conversations about space, about science, just really have people thinking about things that they normally wouldn't think about. The negative of this is it could cause for potential debates, which can cause someone to say, "Oh no, I'm right because I'm always right," which again is a negative aspect of that.
I'll be how does this content help debunk mis, dis, and malinformation. In the very first frame of the video, he references a tweet or a post on X that someone made asking essentially how is any of this real? How do we know what's in the sun if we've never been to the sun? And then the whole video follows, and he, like I said, he goes step for step. He explains the difficult concepts that your average person might not know, such as the UV light spectrum and all the other light spectrum and different wavelengths, and how heat, how the center of, we know that the center of the sun is hotter than the surface, because in the UV spectrum, looking at it, you can see the hot plasma rising to the surface, cooling down and going back down, forming these bubbles. And it goes really well about explaining all of that so your average person can understand. And then if you go and you look up yourself, looking at real astrophysics papers about the sun, you're going to find what he said in his video without having to read a 10-page paper on it as well. This is the overall net.
The overall rating, this is a net positive understanding. Dr. DeCola shows credibility, scientific literacy. He aims to educate the viewers on the sun. It's a lot that we do not know about the sun, and he keeps the passion in there, and also shows evidence, accurate evidence, the structure of the sun, the inside the sun, with graphs, and he inspires the interest in the topic and to educate the viewers. Yeah, to keep the credibility.
I'll be covering viewers' beliefs, the positive, increase in scientific literature, meaning viewer might gain a better understanding of solar physics, the scientific method. The negative, misinterpretation, viewers might accept all info without seeing other perspectives.
And that was our overall rating of Dr. Dakota Taylor's video. And
I don't know if you introduced yourselves. This is
Kenya. Rodriguez.
Tracy Harris.
Yandre or Dre. Gary. Hey, thank you for watching, Professor.